anybody here today? See my coffee weather. It's not really coffee weather. Hello, hello. How are you guys today? I hope you are doing well. It is Tuesday, which is our new day to answer a reader question. I am in the camper. So today has been today has been a little cuckoo because my computer died over the weekend, and it takes so much to do file. Like, it died, but I can hook it in. But since I work like all over the place, like today I'm in the camper, as you guys can see. Let's see back here. My camper, there's the bed. Of course I have my wreaths hanging up. But anyways, and so I have to get a new computer because my other one, like, the battery is dying on it. Sorry about that. So the batteries are dying on it, and another thing is I have I should get my coffee. Hold on. It's not really coffee weather here, but I keep the camper super cool. Hold on, let me get my coffee and we're gonna do answer reader question. Hold on. Okay. So I don't know what the answer, I don't know the reader question, but today is coffee first. So I've been in the camper this morning writing and doing all the things, but I was just saying that my computer, my old laptop, I go through laptops like one every year to a year and a half to every 2 years because it's my job. So I'm always on it. And so it didn't die, like I couldn't recover my files. It just won't work unless I plug it in. And so, and I use Mac. And the reason why I use Mac is because I use my iPad and my phone. And now Eddie works for me, so he didn't use a Mac, but I got him a Mac, and he has an iPad, and he switched over to iPhone from Android because they all talk to each other, and it's really good for me. Like, if I need to zip him a file, or he needs to zip me a file, or we need to talk between the two. So anyways, so it has taken, like, even though it's still a Mac, it has different features now. So it's kind of been slow. Have you guys had to ever get a new computer and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's taken forever to learn how to use that one. So this morning is the first day that I've used it. And so then you have to then you have to log into all the stuff because it's a new computer and it's not got the login. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, what's my Google password, or what's this, or what's that? So anyways, we are here to answer a reader question. And I do not look at the questions before I get on here. So let's pull one up. Okay, let's see. Oh, hello. Hello, Deb. Hey, Mariah. I think Mariah is saying yes about the crazy computer. I know. Hey, Carrie. How are you? Good morning, Val. I think it's almost afternoon here. I know after I do reader question, I'm done writing for the day. Well, for the first project. And then I've got another project that I'll work, but I'm going to go walk, although it's like 91 degrees out with the big sweatshirt on. Coffee weather. It's always coffee weather for me. But I keep the camper so cold. I don't know if you guys can hear me because the air conditioner in the camper is so loud. Good morning, Jamie. I was just saying that it takes me a while to figure out I had to get a new computer because my computer had died, and just getting a new computer and then getting all the passwords set up and then I couldn't remember passwords, so then I made new passwords. It's aggravating. But anyways, let's see. Our reader question, oh, this is a new one, is from Stacy. She wanted to know, how in the world were you able to put 4-Leaf Felony audio up for free on YouTube? Oh, that's a great question. So, if you guys haven't noticed, I've been asking you guys to join my YouTube channel, where I have hundreds of videos already on there. But, so this is something that's not necessarily, it's just an experiment for me. I always like to do things like this, Stacy. So what happens is that my books mainly are exclusive to Amazon. So I also have traditional publishers that I let do, like I have to give them permission to do audiobooks. So like HarperCollins, I gave them permission to do all of the Ghostly Southern Mister series in audiobook. And so like that's a separate thing. So like they own, I gave them the rights to the books that they have, but not the series. So I still own the series. But so the ebook and the print book is a different business arm than the audiobook. So when they wanted to do the audiobooks, then they had to do another contract separate of the books. So they have the Ghostly series, and then my publishing company that I own, that Eddie works for me, and our friend Karen, and our friend Meg, and our friend Rachel, who all work for me remotely, is under that umbrella, which is my publishing company. So that means the books like the Camper and Criminal series, the Mail Carrier series, and now since I got my rights back from the Kenny Lowry series, are all mine. But the Kenny Lowry series was actually purchased by Dreamscape Audio, which is also a movie company. But they had purchased all 10 books. They're all not, 10 books aren't even out yet. We're just on book 8. But about 4 years ago, they purchased from me, the movie company Dreamscape, all the audio rights for the Kenny Lowry series books 1 through 10. So those books, along with the books for HarperCollins, cannot be put up on YouTube for free. So then we'll go back to my publishing house, which is the Camper series and all of those, including the Killer Coffee series and the Holiday Cozy series, which is the one in particular that you're asking about during our reader question. So instead of me having all my eggs in one basket, then I was contacted by another published audio company about my rights for the Mail Carrier series and the Camper and Criminal series. And so I did sign a contract with that audio publishing company, but they don't own the series, they just own the audio rights. But I work with them on the narrator, the covers, I get, different various things from them. So what happened is that, so I can't put those up for free. But also another arm of business, so not everything is all in one basket, I also do my own audio rights. So, which means the Holiday series, the Killer Coffee series, and some of the older series that I have, I own those. So I work with narrators in order to get those out. I hire the narrator, and then I do non-exclusive contracts with companies like Apple, Barnes & Noble, Findaway Books, which is like libraries, and Audible, which is a form of Amazon. And so since I have the rights to those and they're non-exclusive, meaning that Apple, it just can't be on Apple, it just can't be on ACX, which is Audible. So there's a lot of verbiage there, but how I can put just those few series of books up for free is because I own those non-exclusive. So those could be anywhere. So Stacy had asked how I was able to do some audiobooks for free on YouTube. So that means that the books that I have non-exclusive contracts to, which is the Holiday series, the Killer Coffee series, any of the backlist, the only series I can't do are the ones that I've contracted, which is the Ghost of Southern Mystery series, the Camper series, the Mail Carrier series. But exciting news is that I can now put up audiobooks from the Magical Cure series and the Killer Coffee series and the Holiday series. So I will be doing that. So every week we're hoping to get those out. This is a new thing that we're trying to do, because I can also put them up on all the other places as well. So if you prefer to get your audio through Audible, or if you prefer to get your audio through, the podcasting Apple, Findaway Voices, any of those things, then you can still purchase those there. But I can just put them up for free from on YouTube. So it's kind of my way, really, Stacy, of giving back to you guys. But I have to have like over 1,000 subscribers, which I do, and then you have to have over 4,000 hours of listening in order for YouTube to help get the word out about these books, so I can keep bringing them to you guys for free. So one thing that we're going to be working on really hard, Stacy, is getting the Magical Cure audio out for free on YouTube, as well as all the Killer Coffee books on YouTube as well. So that's exciting, and that is how I can do that, is because I have non-exclusive rights to those. And you might wonder, well, why in the world did you give your audio rights to another company? Why did you give your Kenny Lowry rights to Dreamscape movie deal? And those are just, the reason why I did that is because as a business owner, the writing part is the easy part. It's the business owner part that I need to do. And when you're when you can go, so it's just like, a company, like I'm going in different ways here and there. So, I'm not just under all the eggs in one basket. So, but I can always take my eggs out of the basket and reposition them, redecorate those baskets. But, I just think as a business, it's more diversity. So that's why I do it this way. And again, this is a new thing for me, for putting these up for free on YouTube. And I don't mind that. I don't mind my Patreon group. They already get every single book on audio, because so they're already getting them for free. So that's fine. But what happens is that as the narrator narrates audiobooks, they have to funnel me the actual chapters, and I have to listen to those. So, I've got to find time in my day to listen to those. So it's great to be able to sit in my camper and write all day. I would love that. And this is exactly why I brought Eddie on, so he can listen to the audio, which frees me up so I can write more. But these are things that I have to do as a business, listen to the audio. And this is just audiobooks that we're talking about to answer your question. So I have to listen to the narrator. If it sounds funny or something doesn't sound right in the audio, then I have to go back and say, well, this chapter didn't sound right, we need to redo it. Then after the audio, so as the audio is coming to me, I'm putting it up on my Patreon group so they can listen to it for free. And then at the end of the day, when the audiobook is all done, then what happens is that no matter what platform you put it on, if it's Audible, Findaway Voices, whatever that is, that you get in Kobo, iBooks, there's probably like 20 audio companies where my books are. I can't think of all of them. But so then they have their own system that they have to go through to listen to the audiobook as well. So something that I might not have caught in one of the audio chapters, they will reject if they caught it. So then the narrator has to go back and redo that. So you know, with being able to put my own books up for free for you guys, then you guys get that extra special bonus. So, Stacy, I know you didn't ask all of those questions about audio, and you just wanted to know how I was able to put Four Leaf Felony audiobook up for free on YouTube. All of the series, all the books in the holiday series are going to be that way. So right now we're working on Mother's Day Murder. So she is actually recording that as we speak. I've been in contact with her this morning. So those are also, but yeah, those always go up. Those will always go up on YouTube as they finish them, because it's just a way for me to get back to my readers. But then again, if you don't want to wait for that, like if you don't want to be on YouTube and you just want the audio because you have credits or whatever it is, then those will also be available at all retailers as well. So thank you so much, Stacy, for asking that question. I know that I explained kind of the business part of it and what books of mine are on audio that I can put up myself. But as a business owner and as you, my customer, I felt like it's necessary for me to kind of tell you the ins and outs of why I'm doing it, not just how, or I think that it's always interesting for you guys to follow along and my reasoning behind it, and I respect you guys, because without you guys I wouldn't be able to bring things to you like that. So I'm super excited about it, and I hope that answered your reader question, Stacy. And we will be answering another reader question next week. Tuesday is a new day for us. We usually did it on Wednesday around this time, but as you know, I love Weight Watchers, and I go to my Weight Watcher meeting every Wednesday now that they're in person. So I am too busy writing and then going to that in order to get on here on Wednesday. But that's the end of the reader question. I will scroll back and see if there's any other questions. But I will put a link to where you can ask a reader question, or it's just easier that way. So let's see. Good morning, Allison. Good morning, Val. How are you? Good morning, Lauren. Lauren, I saw where you sent me a message on Patreon. I have not read it yet, but I will. I promise. I'll read it today. Denise. Hi, Denise. She said, how many books will be in the holiday series? Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, I have covers from Beautiful Mariah, if she's still on here, for a lot of holidays that have already passed. But currently in my Patreon group, we are getting ready to start this week. Let me see if I can find the cover super fast. Super fast, I say, and I'm trying to, let's see. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I will be able to find it if I go into my emails with Mariah. So let's see if I can find it. But anyways, we are writing the Halloween one. And I know Mother's Day just came out Saturday, and it wasn't Mother's Day. I know that. People are like, that's so weird. But again, I decided to do these books for free for my Patreon group and then put them up and sell them. Because it's just my way of thanking them for being there. It's just like, Patreon is like a super fan group. And so, let's see, holiday proofs. So, oh, she's so good. Oh, well, so I have one for April Fool's Day, Father's Day, and Easter that I've yet to use. And then, let's see, then we have new ones that I haven't used yet. Let me see if I can find them. No, those are, I can't show you the camper ones yet. Oh, but you have seen the holiday camper ones. Let's see. Oh my gosh, why can't I find them? Oh, here it is. So we are now currently writing and reading this one. I'm going to save it to my save image because it looks better full screen. And it's so daggone cute that I cannot stand it. But it is going to be, we're doing this one, a Halloween homicide. Look how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? Halloween homicide. Look at that. The ghosts. So it is about a ghost walk. So they're going to be taking a ghost walk through Holiday Junction, and it is hilarious. So what that means is that I am writing that every day and putting a little bit up every day as a daily serial in Patreon. So I'm excited for them to get that. So cool. So anyways, that's that, Denise. So I don't know how many is going to be in there. I have one for Thanksgiving for that, Christmas for that, New Year's for that one, the Mother's Day. I mean, heck, I might do Arbor Day. You never know. I mean, there's a million holidays out there. So I just do it because I love it, and I don't worry about if they're going to sell or not because I love it, and it's my passion, and I just think that that's fun. Val said, I'm looking at the birds. She's been fighting with her Dell. I've placed the one that has, we thought, the mouse pad on the last one stopped working. Well, they sent a tech to fix it, didn't fix it. Oh, yeah. I mean, refurbished it, and now has the same issue. Oh, yeah, and I don't use a mouse. And so, no, I use Mac. And so the reason why I do is because it just talks to all my devices. So it's easier for me, and I use software for Mac to write the book, so I just know it. But now they've got the new protection plan to where for 2 years, because I always burn mine out every 1.5 to 2 years. And now they have a plan where you can, if it burns out, they'll replace it up to 2 computers. And then at the end of the 2 years, I can pay another $200 and they will re-up the contract. So that's a game changer. So I did that this time. Normally, I don't ever get the protection because I go through them so fast. Hi, Miss Jane. I love seeing you. Sandy said she can't wait for the Magical Cures to come on for free. I know. And I love my narrator for that series. She's amazing. Let's see. Janet said that she listed had lots of editing repeats. The last 15 minutes seem to have the most. You're talking about on the 4-leaf felony? Because it passed the test. So I'll have to look at it. So, and it could be the way I uploaded it. So I know that it's not the narrator's fault. So it's probably user error. So I will check that out. No, why would you say sorry? I want you to tell me. Absolutely. I wouldn't know to fix it if I didn't know. Hello, Donna. Let's see. Good morning, Jana. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Debbie wants to know how Patreon works. So let me show you. I don't know if I can. Okay, I'll show you. So let me pull it up on my new computer. Oh, it had to verify my device. See, because I'm on this new computer, so, you know, who knows. So it says I need to verify the device. So we'll verify it. Okay, it might take a hot minute. All right, maybe. So there, open the link in the email. So it might take a minute for it to get here. So first off, because I was going to show you what Patreon looks like, because I don't know if I can necessarily show you on my iPad, but what Patreon is there's a few tier levels. And unfortunately, I think that only the $5 tier and the $25 tier, and right now there's a special, it's like a 10% off deal. So if you pay for like the year, then you get 10% off. And So at each different level, you get various different things. Like I know Michelle on here is on Patreon. Jane is on Patreon. We have a couple hundred members. So it's like, we do monthly Zoom calls where you don't have to be on the Zoom. Like your face doesn't have to be on the Zoom. And so what happened is that I don't know why I'm not getting it. Come on. So we do Zoom calls. We have games, mystery games we play. We have a book club every other month. And I mean, we just have a lot of fun on there. So I'm going to try to log in again because for some reason it's not sending me my password. It's not sending me the confirmation. Well, let's pull it up on my iPad. But it's not going to look the same on iPad because this is the app. Because you can do an app. But, so this is what it says. It says it's published. So every day I post various things on there. It's just for the group. So let's see. So they get every ebook and every print book that comes out, which I publish monthly. So they get the ebook before it comes out, and then they get the print book about a month after it comes out because I have to order those and send them. Also, so this is every month I do an audio that's just for Patreon, and I can kind of play that for you a little bit.
Good morning. It is July 1st. Oh my gosh,
July 1st. So that's just every month I give them a happy thing, and then I send out fun pictures that we do in our daily life. That's also here, and then they get exclusive things like and they have these in there that they can download. So we have our own detective files in there, and so they try to solve the crime as I'm writing the story or as they're reading the books. And so we talk about that. Also, they get special patterns like cross-stitch patterns and like what they get to do, and as well as different patterns for the books. They get exclusive interviews that people don't have that, you know, I have, so they get those. But it's really like for super fans, special games, the online book club, which is our book club, which is the Zoom. We also celebrate our birthdays in there. Everybody gets to celebrate their birthdays. And this is outside the birthday. Let's see, they also get all of the chapter 1s of the books I'm currently writing. They also get a monthly planner. This is the July, so it's a download that they can print. So I can preview the content. So so I can preview the content for you because I can't really pull it up. But they get a monthly planner that they get to use. There's always like a place for like book reviews that they review for the month. A monthly calendar. It's about a 14-page monthly planner. So every month they get that. They get, I was going to see if I can find, I just got the link. So I can kind of pull it up here. I'm going to verify the device. It's going to mess me up again. It's like you took too long. That's what it said. You took too long to sign in. Here it is. Awesome. Let's verify the device. Verify this device. So I took too long again. I didn't take too long. I just got it. So if I can find some like older, so here is like, we're also listening to Holiday Roast Mortem on audio. So they get the exclusive audio every day for those books. So you can kind of hear that.
11.
Good morning. I was caught off guard when Aunt Maxie and I ran into each other as I was leaving the coffee shop.
So that's my narrator. So I upload those as I can. Also, let me see if I can find so the daily serials. I wish they would let me log into my account. So I could show you. Let's see. Oh, and if you've read Mother's Day Murder yet, it has to do with a natural spring, and so here's a spring that's here local to me, and I talk about how I came up with those ideas. So it's things that Debbie, it's things that other people care about, but it kind of looks like this. You can see the little audio. That means audio. These are things, when you get in there and you look at it, it doesn't look like this. This is my thing. So let me see if I can find you. Also, the main thing is why I do it is because the money that we collect go to a charity. So every month we decide on, I think I got in this time. We decide on a charity to give to. So this past month, we've done so many things. Let me see if I can find the charity for July. Our charity for July is the Canine for Warriors, and this was it's a month. Our monthly gift was to help Jenny Klemp. She's one of our Patreons. She had asked if we could. I asked all the Patreons to let me know a charity they would like to donate to. We've done the American Heart Association, Children's Literacy Fund, animal shelters, all sorts of things. So Jean had asked if we could do the Canine for Warriors. So we did that, and they always send us a little note to Tanya Kappas Patreons. And so we post that. So we like to give to those charities. So I got on here. So I'm gonna move the phone away from me and show you what it looks like if you're online. So let's see. I'm trying to reconnect. So this is what it would look like when you go on. The $1, the $5, and the $25 tier. And let me see if I can get it to go. Okay. So this is kind of what it would look like if you're in there. So you get to scroll and see what people are doing. Like there's the Hello July. And it had some pictures. You can see everybody gets to comment and talk. That's birthday. So we talk about that. This is this was their print book and their EPUB, but they'll also get a physical print book to them. I'm gonna make sure I don't give anybody's information away. This is part of the planner. And you can see people talk. This is our book club. We have a Zoom. This is other special things that I do. That's one of our super sleuths. Different things, early access, interviews, welcome summer. We talk about summer, our word searches. This is Mother Day Murder, just the preview of that. Some more, this is a lot of stuff to take in. I know a lot of people don't necessarily need to do all of these things, but it's for people that are super duper Tanya Kappas fans. Here's the audio. You can see there's chapter 12, chapter 11, Mother's Day Sleeper, chapter 19. So this is where they get to read the daily serial. So they get to read it before it's even up for pre-order and for sale. And right now you can see they get it every day. Plus they might get an extra thing every day. And then the Zoom is actually off. They will get a Zoom. And a way you can find this is that you can always click on daily serial. There's tags and things like that you can look on. So you can, it's pulling it up. So I'm going to kind of scroll because Mother's Day Murder obviously wasn't the only daily serial we've done. So we did 4-Leaf Felony. We actually did the, let's see, that's 4-leaf felony. Cause, we did the Southern Magical Bakery. So, they got, all of the book for that. And so we will continue doing those kind of things as well. So, it's a lot of content. I'm sorry. So, anyways, I invite you to come and check it out. It's a monthly subscription. So if you don't want to do the full year thing, you don't have to. But we invite you to come. We have a really good time on there. Let's see who else asked a question about Patreon. Let's see. So Debbie, I hope that you answered the question. Oh, it looks like Michelle is also answering. Thank you, Michelle. We have a good time in there. Love Michelle. So yeah, you get to pick it. I love the sign being put up for your party on the holiday series and the ideas. Thank you so much. That was so much fun doing that. Let's see. So fun to see. Oh, Michelle, I can't read that. It's like, oh, it says so much fun something. Yeah, so Carol, anybody that has any questions, we have a lot of fun in there. And post a link to Patreon. Sure, I'd love to post a link. Oh, or Lauren's in there. Lauren's in there as well. She's part of our group. Oh yeah, Carol, I do a lot of promo. It's my favorite thing to do. So that part comes naturally to me. It's the business stuff, like I was talking about with like what I was initially on here for, which was the reader question. Like all of the businesses I have to talk to, all the ads we have to do, all that stuff is the stuff that I'm like, I just want to write the books and hang out with you guys. Honestly, that is it. Let's see. How much time do you have to read? Carol asked. So every night I literally take an hour to read. Like I physically shut everything down and I read. And so I have to make myself do it because I love to read. So anyways, hey Erin. Erin is on here as well. She's a Patreon. Love seeing her here. But anyways, guys, I'm going to jump off because now I have to go for my walk. And then Eddie is like, get in here. We got to talk about business now that the fun is over. So I will post a link to Patreon. I'll also post a link to where you can ask a reader question. And I love seeing you guys. And I will talk to you soon.